conversation with character to reflect on my past and present, aware of character defects.
I'm sorry.
The passion, the power, the purpose of unwoven recovery, unity, service, 1 year token.
The most prestigious network in the land.
This is Karikter Asked It. You already know Karikter did it. I'm here with GGK. Tell us about yourself.
Yo,
what
what's
do you
up? Yo, what's up, y'all? You know, my name's GGK. I'm from Salem, Massachusetts, you know, in the Boston Tea Party type shit. But I'm a rapper. I'm a singer. I grew up doing talent shows and doing different stuff musically with my community to the point I grew up to love it and wanted to move forward with it. I started recording at 9, started songwriting at 12. Yeah, that's like basically.
How old are you?
I'm 25. I just turned 25 this year.
What the hell were you recording on at 9 years old?
I was just really into music. Like, I wasn't like at recording studios, but like I would play beats and just, you know, record on my phone for fun.
That's cool. That's cool. That's crazy for real.
So I grew up to love it and understand the art of music. So
yeah, no, for sure. Where are you from?
I'm from Salem, Mass.
Right. Okay, I'm sorry. My cat just distracted me. I told you before the interview, the cat's got me all messed up for real.
I'm from Salem,
tell me about, you know, what your childhood was like, how you ended up getting that interested in music. Is there a music background in your family?
So, basically, some people in my family aren't as talented, so I can't really say there's some music type behind there, but just with my mom playing the 60s music, 80s music, and just growing up in the early 2000s from Chris Brown to Ashanti to Nelly to all those artists, music was just a big thing in the house by like playing it while you're cooking, playing it while you're showering. So it's just like, for some reason, I just gravitated to it, but I wanted to do more with it. And just writing, I just got into writing because of school. So all I was doing is writing. And I thought, if I can get A's on an essay, why not write my own music?
Okay.
It's the same shit. So
okay.
That's what I went to go do. And I don't even know it. It's just me and music connect very well. I don't know how I got into it. It felt like it was like the right place for me to be in my life. So I stayed with it.
Oh yeah. So what did you do after high school?
I went to college for 2 years, just because, you know, I went there for my mom and stuff. I didn't really want to go to college, but I wanted to go to college to study music therapy, so I can travel with Navy, Marines and stuff for music therapy, because they don't have that in their, you know, system. So that's something I wanted to do and wanted to go to school for. Like, I was going to travel and go to Afghanistan, all these places, just to make sure everybody who's fighting for our country is good. Shout out to them.
Matters.
But then I lost my mom, sadly, due to drug addiction. So I my last week of school, I said to myself, this ain't me, because during the time I was still going to school, it was the first time when I started to get noticed in the music industry. So I was going to trips to New York and all these other places. So I was like, this school thing is really not for me. Let me give this music stuff a try. And then I dropped out of college my sophomore year.
Okay, so that was roughly 6 years ago.
Yeah, I want to say no. I started at 19.
Okay, so 4 or 5, 6 years ago.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, first of all, I'm so sorry to hear about your mother.
Oh, thank you so much. It means a lot, but you know, everything I'm doing is for her, you know, strength. That's what she gives me, so.
Respect to that.
Thank you.
What was the journey once you dropped out?
Difficult. Difficult. I went through some shit, from being homeless to trying to find where I'm going to lay my head at night, to how I'm going to be smart with my money, to how am I going to afford to do studio time. It was a lot when I left college, and I still was trying to figure out the adult life. And I realized growing up, things don't come easy like I thought it was. So I had to suffer some consequences. But later on, after a few years after I left, I grew. And as I got more in the music industry, more things started happening in my life that I always wanted. So I guess I could say, you know, I was kind of grateful that I dropped out of college and stuff. But that's basically what happened when I got out.
So it was baptism by fire for you.
For real, I went through some shit, man. I went through some shit, but that made me into the person I am today. And that's why I'm so strong and so positive, because I'm telling you, back in the day I wasn't so positive, but yeah.
For sure. Hey, but you know you're not going back there, and you'll appreciate every day that you're not there.
Yeah, for real.
No, trust, I've been in the same situation. Trust. I can relate.
I pray no one ever has to be in that situation. I pray that I would never go back.
But hey, if they do, I hope they take away from it what you did.
Exactly. Well, yeah.
How have you made all this progress with the music in that journey? I mean, it sounds like you had all sorts of life things to take care of in this last few years, and then you've actually accomplished all. And I want to hear about why you're going to New York. Like, tell me about the music journey.
So I'm gonna tell you really like how I can shorten this in a short version on how this all really started for me. So I want to say 18-ish, going into 19. I was working at the YMCA. Being like a staff member for like camps and stuff, and this was like around my last year working for them. And one of my co-workers, shout out to JC from Salem, Massachusetts, Fly Boys, you know, the dance crew. What happened is that he was having a summer jam with a barber that I go to out in my hometown called Royal Blends. Shout out to them. So they were doing a summer fest. So I was like, yo, let me get into that summer fest. And me and a couple of my boys, we had a song that they were on with me, and we're like, yo, I haven't performed ever since like talent shows, like, and I'm starting to get into recording again. So I'm like, why not give this a try? So we gave it a try. And I have to say that was like, even though it was like, if I look back at it, damn, we fucking sucked. But it was a good performance because I felt good, because I was like, I haven't done this shit in a while. You got to start somewhere. Yeah. So that same day, a couple people see me perform and they pulled me aside. They were like, hey, how about we work together and things like that. So months going down, I met this guy and he was rolling with him, and he's like, yo, because we were all gonna perform at the same place that the guy I met at the summer jam he was putting together. So we're like, he's like, yo, come do a show. And he's like, I have someone for you to meet. And I said, where? So I met the dude and we all went to the show. And then after that, it just got bigger from there. The dude that came with him, he's like, yo, come to New York with me. I'm around Coke Boys and Rock Nation and all that. Come and see what's up. So I said, word, I have a couple singles. Let me go see what's up. So, you know, we took that trip to New York and I met a lot of people. I did my first radio interview. This all happened in one night. My first, They just put me in the fucking fire. They said, here you go. So
how long ago was that?
That was like 6 years ago.
Wow. Oh, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, this is all this around the same time. Like 18, I just dropped out of college and all this. So it's just like that happened, and then I did my first show out in New York all in one night. So I came home, and I was like, yo, that was like wild. So as time went on, you know, that's when I lost my mom, and then people just started acting funny. And I was still trying to figure out the music industry, and I didn't really realize all this shit happens in the industry. So here I am, a new upcoming artist, trying to develop into this new atmosphere and understand that this life comes with these fucking problems. But that just means those people were never real in the first place. So that person who offered me to go to New York, I became friends with their connects. So I'm building a relationship with them, and we did my first music video, Come My Way, out in Long Island. We got the jet, we got the Lambo. This is all new to me. I never did this ever. This is all new to me. So we did that, you know, we filmed that in like we had to do 2 locations, and it was crazy. And we dropped that song did like 20,000, did 11K. It was like crazy. That song went viral. And then we're like, oh, okay. But like as I was growing into this, it was like I was struggling, because here I am trying to understand the industry and the sacrifices, and here I am dealing with real life fucking problems. So I was like, I gotta learn how to balance this through my journey. So as I started growing up, getting wiser, and started to understand some things, I was like, all right, now I gotta really do this. So, one day I had to talk to the man upstairs, and I was like, yo, I really need this. Like, I cried, bro. I was like, yo, I really need something to happen. And even my peoples that I work with in New York, they always vouch for me. They're always there for me, Shout out to Coke Boy Yada. He's behind the scenes Coke Boy, but, and then I went out one day to a bar. Shout out to Gracie's. It's not far from me. I came in and I needed a drink, and I was so upset because it's like, girl, I'm fighting for this. Like, I need this. And I told them my situation, and then the owner was like, I'll be right back. Came back and blessed me to help me get with my record label that I'm with right now. Help me invest in everything I needed to do. So it was like, yo, I cried that day. And it was like, ever since the people at the bar helped me with my dreams financially, everything started to fall right in place ever since then. And ever since then, things have gotten bigger. I'm starting to have more confidence into building relationships business-wise for connections so I can help grow my brand. And so, like, that's basically my journey ever since, dropping out of college, losing my mom, going through what I'm going through, and try to realize how to freaking balance, to just actually talking to God. And then he blessed me right there. And I'm like, yeah, man, I thank the man every day, yo. Before I used to be so hard on him. Now I thank him every day.
That's amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I do want to hear more about this new record label. That's New Wave?
No, New Wave is just a good friend of mine that I work with to help promote me and my brand. I am with Sapphire Records out in Los Angeles, California. Coke Boys got me with them, and we started working, and they helped me with my first single, Different, which is out on all platforms. That did a lot of numbers, and then they opened up more doors for me, and ever since then I've just been working with them. They've been helping me out on my brand, helping spread the word about me, and then
That's amazing. That's awesome. You on your come up for real.
Yeah, I'm trying.
What have been your biggest accomplishments on the whole journey?
Wow. There's a lot. I opened up for Billy B. I don't know if you know who that is.
No, I don't.
Do you know that song, Don't Play With It?
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I opened up for Billy B. Got to hang out with her too, so it was like, that was actually big for me. There's a lot I've done that I never realized I would do. Like the Come My Way music video, I never thought I would have a jet and a Lambo like ever.
That's a flex. I don't care who you are. That's a flex.
The love and the fan base I'm growing, cause like my whole life growing up, I was bullied. I like people were making fun of my voice and all that. But ever since growing up, it's like those people who used to make fun of me are now my fans.
Hey, and look where your voice got music. You. Look
yeah, so it's just like, I just want to say that gaining the fans, and then I proved a lot of people wrong. I proved a lot of motherfuckers wrong, and I'm gonna tell you that right now. I did. So I have to say those were my biggest accomplishments, is proving everybody wrong and doing things I never thought I'd do. Those were my biggest accomplishments. Mad
respect.
For real.
What have been the biggest obstacles that you had to overcome?
Oh, Jesus. Being an independent artist has its obstacles than being signed to a label. Being independent comes with a lot of sacrifices, from from giving up certain things to pay for certain things that you need done for your career, from pushing friends away, pushing family members away. People start showing their true colors. Like, I had to sacrifice a lot of time. Like, I barely don't even see my friends anymore. It doesn't mean I don't love them or anything. It's just I got a goal and I'm trying to accomplish it. And if it requires my time and it's something that I love, then that's something I have to do.
Absolutely.
And they respect that because they know they know what I've been through. You know what I mean? Not all of them respect it, but some of them do, and they want me to accomplish that. So they're like, gee, there's really no hard feelings. Like, I make sure I still talk to them. You know, I might not see you, but I pop in once in a while, say what's up, how you feeling. If I'm in the city, I'm gonna come by. I'm not gonna ignore you. I'm gonna come by if you're home. But I've learned a lot, and this music industry really takes up all your time, but I'm learning how to make time.
Good. And hey, don't ever forget the ones that understand. Those, them the real ones.
For real, bro. I've met a lot of people that actually understand what I'm going through, because also they're artists themselves, or they're with someone that's an artist, or whatever the case may be. So as long as I know I have people that are feeling the same way I feel, or going through the same thing, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Absolutely. What's the dream?
What's the dream? Obviously not this materialistic stuff. Like, the dream is to die a legend. Die known. I want to die knowing that I've changed someone's life in any way. I want to know that everybody that has helped me with my journey and helped me shape me into the person that I am is okay. So basically, my dream is to die being a legend. That's my goal.
I love that. That was beautiful.
That's my goal. GGK, the living legend.
Tell me about the name.
GGK? Wow. So I've always had the nickname Gigi. And one day, I want to say I was in the 7th grade, and I had my first music interview. And we were having a rap battle session. And they were like, yo, what's your rapper name? And I was like, I don't know. I'm going to go by my fucking government name. I don't fucking know. They're like, well, what's your nickname? I said, Gigi. They're like, okay, GGK. I was like, okay, that has a ring to it.
Like it.
Gigi, and my last name starts with a K. So just growing up, I just stuck with GGK. Like, even though it was basically my name, they just helped me out with it.
You didn't find the name found you, bro.
Yeah, the name found me. So I just grew up just being called that, and ever since then, everybody's like, it's GGK.
That's
GGK.
Cool. That's cool, man.
Yeah.
If you could go back and tell your younger self anything, what would it be?
You're gonna be okay. It might be hard, but you're gonna figure it out, and you're gonna be A-okay. Just breathe. Just breathe. That's all you're gonna do is just breathe, but just know you're gonna be okay. You got this.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I feel that for real.
You're gonna be straight.
You got anything coming up?
Yes. So I have an album coming out in 2024 called Certified Lover. I have all the Massachusetts dope artists on my album. It's gonna be a 12-song album. There's gonna be a couple music videos coming off of it. Right now it's just gonna be basically singles, but 2024 we're dropping the album, and there's more to come. I can't say anything too much, but just know 2024 is about to be a wild freaking journey, and no one should miss it.
It's always a good sign when you can't talk about it yet.
I be telling everybody every day, I'm like, yo, something deeply inside me is telling me that it's time. And everybody's like, you be getting the same feeling? Yo, 2024 it's my time, and we're blowing the fuck up.
Hell yeah. We gotta lock in for like annual interviews, because I want to hear this journey, bro. Like, next year
bro. We're gonna have to meet up and do face-to-face interviews and stuff like that, man. So yeah, 2024, I'm dropping my first album, Certified Lover, and this album's really gonna connect with the ladies in a lot of ways.
All right. Hell yeah, that'll be a fun one to tour on.
Oh my gosh, you should see me already, man. Women everywhere.
All right, hold on. Before we end that, tell me about like the way music affects your social life. Tell me a way, how it's affected your personal growth in that kind of way.
It helped me understand who I am, sexuality. Because I'm gay, and it helped me be more comfortable to talk about what I like and the same gender, because you don't really hear artists talk about the same gender or anything. So hopefully that will help people like me be more comfortable in the industry to talk about the same gender. But it has helped me grow in a lot of ways. It helps me understand life, because sometimes I be saying shit like, damn, that was deep. Like, it just, like, writing music and being a part of this industry and doing all this kind of opened up my third eye to life. And now I understand life and my purpose. And I understand every day is going to be a rainy day. But as long as I have music, I'm straight, bro. I'm straight, man. I'm straight, man. Because, like, if music was a person, bro, be my best friend every day, man. I'll be happy every day, bro. Music is my shit. I live off that shit. That's just it's my lifeline, bro. It's my lifeline.
Oh, yeah.
Without music, I wouldn't be here. Dead dogs, I wouldn't be here. No matter how much love I got. Love dies, but music doesn't.
Would you say when you write and record music, it's expressing yourself, or a lot of times when you go back and listen to it, it was you figuring yourself out?
You want to repeat that again?
All right, so what I've noticed in when I record music, and I don't do it seriously or whatever, but a lot of times, it's like you go to express yourself, but what ends up happening is you go back and listen to it a week later, a month later, 3 months later, and you realize that you were figuring something out about yourself while you were doing that song.
Oh, yeah. Figuring out. There's a lot I figured out writing my music. I figured out how much I feel as a person, how sensitive I can be, and how understanding I am. Like, I know what the people want. I know what I want. How could I connect that? You know what I mean? And it's just weird. It's like I'm a therapist in my music. It's weird. I'm a therapist in my music. That's basically what music gives me. It's therapy.
That's awesome. Hey, I really appreciate your time. This has been Karikter Asked It with GGK.
You already know,
hit her up. I'll see y'all next time. Peace up.
Peace.
The most prestigious network in the land, the Signature Series Network.